Welcome back to Pleopod, where we decode the future of tech. Today, we're diving into a massive shift from Google that's changing the very nature of search, the move to a fully conversational AI-native experience powered by Gemini 3.5 Flash.
It's huge, Armin. For years, we've typed keywords and gotten lists of blue links. Now, Google Search is becoming something fundamentally different, aiming to directly answer questions and even perform tasks.
Exactly. At Google I/O this year, they unveiled what they're calling an intelligent search box. It sounds simple, but it's a gateway to a much more dynamic interaction. It can handle longer, more complex queries and accept all sorts of inputs: text, images, videos, even files.
So it's not just about typing anymore. You could potentially upload a screenshot and ask a question about it, or maybe even a video clip?
Precisely. This expanded capability is powered by Gemini 3.5 Flash, which is now the default model for AI mode in search globally. This model is specifically optimized for agentic workflows and coding tasks, reportedly outperforming previous models on key benchmarks.
Agentic workflows. That's a key phrase here. It implies the search engine will act more like an assistant, an agent, rather than just a passive information retriever.
That's the vision. The whole interface is transitioning. We're seeing generative UI, where the system can build custom widgets, simulations, and even mini apps on the fly, tailored to your specific query. It's a move away from the static results page we've all known.
That sounds incredibly powerful for developers and power users. Imagine asking for a complex data visualization and having it generated right there in the search results, or asking it to help you debug code and getting interactive tools.
And it gets even more proactive. They're introducing information agents that can monitor topics for you 24/7 and notify you of updates. So if you're tracking a particular stock, a developing news story, or even a product launch, these agents could keep you informed without you having to constantly check.
That's a significant leap. It's like having personalized web monitors working for you. And given how popular AI mode has become, with over 1 billion monthly active users, it makes sense they're doubling down on this direction.
It absolutely does. The shift to AI-driven interactive experiences means the traditional ranked blue links are becoming less central. The focus is on getting you the answer or the tool you need faster and more intuitively.
It's a paradigm shift. What does this mean for the average user versus a software builder?
For the user, it means a more natural, conversational way to get information and accomplish tasks. You can ask follow-up questions, refine your search through dialogue, and get summarized answers or interactive tools. For builders, especially with integrations like Google Integrity, it opens up possibilities for creating sophisticated, autonomous agentic experiences that can be deployed within the search ecosystem.
So we're moving towards a search experience that's less about finding documents and more about achieving outcomes.
Exactly. It's an exciting and perhaps a little daunting evolution. And it's happening in parallel with regulatory changes, like the Digital Markets Act in Europe, which requires Google to share anonymized search data with competitors by July this year. This might influence how these new AI features are rolled out or perceived in different markets.
That's an important context to keep in mind. The technology is evolving at breakneck speed, and the regulatory landscape is trying to keep up.
It really is. The integration of Gemini 3.5 Flash, the proactive agents, the generative UI, it all points to a future where our interaction with the internet is far more dynamic and intelligent. It's less about searching and more about conversing and collaborating with AI.
It feels like the beginning of a new era for Google Search and, honestly, for the internet itself. I'm curious to see how quickly users adopt these new agentic capabilities and how developers leverage them.
Absolutely. It's a bold move, and one that will define search for years to come. That's all the time we have for today on Pleopod. Thanks for tuning in.
We'll be back next week with more insights into the tech shaping our world. Until then, stay curious.